Hello students, if you're watching this video it's because you are working on skill UDB. So if you are watching this video one more time it's because you want to work on skill UDB, I'm sorry. So here we go. Now on this skill we're going to learn how to plot points to create different figures, especially triangles and any type of quadrilaterals. Now triangles, you have worked with triangles before, which is any figure with three sides, right, with three corners. Now the corners in this case we're going to call them vertices because that's how they're called vertices. Now when the word vertices, that it's when we use it to say like to talk about many corners, like more than two, that's vertices. The word vertex is only to talk about one, so that means vertex is for singular and vertices is for plural. So so here we go. Now quadrilaterals, it's any figure with four sides, and we can have many type of quadrilaterals. The ones that you're gonna like think of right away, it's squares and rectangles, and yes, those are quadrilaterals because they have four sides. However, we do have other shapes that are also quadrilateral. So in case that you find a name for a shape that you don't remember how it looks, then it's so simple. Just search up the word on Google and then check out the shape and then make sure that whatever shape it shows there is the same shape that you get when you plot the points. So here we go. I'm going to start doing this one. So the first thing I need to do is remember that the x coordinate is the first point, which is which is this point here, and this is a y coordinate, so 0, 7, and every point, this is the x-axis, this is a y-axis, and then from there start. Now the first couple of questions are going to be really simple, like this one's only positive numbers. Once you get to the 50s, 60s, it's going to start giving you like the whole coordinate plane, which is positives and negatives. So I'm going to start doing this one. So the first point I need to plot is 0, 7, so the x is 0, and then 7, which is right here. Then I'll do 8, 3, so 8, 3, which is right here. And finally 5, 7, so 5, 7, which is right there. And that's the triangle. Let me check it. And we got it correct. Now there's another triangle here. I'm going to do this one too. So the first coordinate is 0, 5, so 0, 5, which is right here. Then 10, 7, so 10, 7, which is right here. And then 7, 4, so 7, 4, which is right there. And we form our triangle. Now, oh, look at this one. This word rhombus, that's a type of that's a shape which is a quadrilateral, which means it has four sides, right? So we're gonna have four sides in this case. So if you're not sure how it looks, then search it up so you can see what's the shape or what's the form of a rhombus. So basically the rhombus look like I don't want to say a square because it's not like a square. It looks like more like a diamond type of thing, but the angles can be narrower than the ones that on the square. But just search for it and you'll find it and you'll see how it looks. Now I'm gonna type the coordinates of the rhombus. So it's 2, 2, so I would go here 2, 2, which is right there. Then 8, 3, so 8, 3, which is right there. And then I have 9, 9, so 9, 9, which is right there. And then 3, 8, so 1, 2, 3, 8. Well, this is the way a rhombus looks. It has 4 vertices, 4 corners, it has 4 sides, and that's why it's a quadrilateral. Now let's check it. Brilliant. Okay, I'm not gonna do this triangle again because I mean we have done 2 triangles, so let me get ahead to see what other shapes or figures we're gonna find. This is a square. Okay, let's do this one. So it's telling you 3 vertices of a square are, and they give you the vertices, graph the square. Now we know that a square it doesn't have 3 vertices. It has 4 vertices actually. But if they're only giving me 3, it's because I need to find the other vertex that's gonna make it become a square. But come on, if it's a square, there's only one possible option for me to create a square, according to the properties of squares, of course. So if I plot this one, 3, 0, so 3, 0 is right here, and then 6, 0, which is right here, and then 6,3, 6,3, which is right here. Where do you think I can possibly plot the other point so I can have a square? Of course, right here. And that's it. I'll have a square. Now let's see the other one. This one is the same. Look, 3 vertices of a square. So I'm not going to do this one. Let's get ahead. This one is the same. 3 vertices of a square. I'm going to do one more. This one. Ooh, fancy. So on this one, I already have negative numbers. That's why I want to do this one. And look, I'm on the 65s. So maybe when you're on the 60s, it's going to start giving you the first couple of questions with negative numbers. So I'm going to do this one. It says 3 vertices of a rectangle are 10, 4, so positive 10 and positive 4, which is right here. Then negative 7 and 4, so negative 7 is right here and 4 is right there. And then negative 7 and 7, so negative 7, negative 7, which is right here, and 7, which it would be right there. Now, I want to create a rectangle. So where do you think I can possibly plot the other point to create a rectangle? Yeah, it would be right there because it's the only way I can get a rectangle. Now, let's check if we get it right. And we did. So basically, that's all we're gonna do on this skill. So try your best. It's a really easy skill. So try to get like 100, so that can balance out some of your grades on the past skills that you weren't able to get 100. Okay, students. So see you on the next skill. Bye.